Psychology facts about big eyes. There is no definitive scientific evidence to suggest that having big eyes is inherently linked to psychological traits or characteristics. Eye size is determined by genetics and can vary greatly among individuals. Some people may perceive individuals with big eyes as being more trustworthy or attractive, but these perceptions are likely to be influenced by cultural norms and personal bias. It is important to remember that physical characteristics do not determine a person's psychological traits or behavior. There is no specific psychological significance of having big eyes, as the size of one's eyes is determined by genetics and can vary greatly among individuals. However, some research has suggested that larger eyes are perceived as more attractive, trustworthy, and baby-like, which can influence social interactions. For example, a study published in the journal Perception found that people with larger eyes were rated as more attractive, intelligent, and dominant than those with smaller eyes. However, these findings are not definitive and may vary depending on cultural norms and individual preferences. Big eyes are often associated with youth, innocence, and vulnerability, which can make people with big eyes appear more trustworthy and approachable. Studies have shown that people with bigger eyes are perceived as more attractive, and this is especially true for women. This may be because big eyes are seen as a sign of fertility and health. People with big eyes may be more sensitive to emotional stimuli and have a stronger ability to empathize with others. Some research has suggested that people with big eyes may be more sensitive to the effects of alcohol and other drugs, and may be more likely to develop addiction. People with big eyes may have a different brain structure than those with smaller eyes, with some studies showing that they have a larger visual cortex, which is the part of the brain responsible for processing visual information. Overall, the psychology of big eyes is a complex and fascinating topic, and there is much more to learn about the ways in which our eye size can affect our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Big eyes are often associated with youth, innocence, and vulnerability. This is because babies and young children typically have larger eyes relative to their face compared to adults. As a result, people with big eyes may be perceived as more innocent or trustworthy.